Jiang and Wei Yasin, the World Championships silver medalists. Well, when we look at the mixed doubles draw from the quarter-final stage, 6 seeds, only 2 in the bottom half, 6 different flags, because at quarter-final stage, 3 pairs, as you can see, from China. The 3 seeds, 2 of the top 4 by semi-final stage, and 3 different flags, because 2 of the Chinese pairs came through to today's semi-finals. So here come the European champions, the very tall Jesper Toft and his partner Magelund. First ever Super 1000 semi-final for the Danes. That's a huge step forward for them. And the current world number 2s, the former world number 1s, Jiang and Wei Yasin. Semi-finalists 2 years ago here at the Malaysia Open, where they lost out to the eventual champions, Watanabe and Higashino. 9 finals last year from 15 tournaments played. Under normal circumstances, that would be a remarkable record, but it wasn't as good as their teammates who were already in the final. This will be just a second meeting between these 2 pairs, and as you can see, the only previous encounter was at the World Championships last year. It was actually in the round of last 16, 21-15, 21-11 in 32 minutes. And of course, with Jiang and Wei going on to win the silver medal, they must have won that last 16 encounter. So I need some help here, Steen. What happened with the toss of the coin?
The Chinese won the coin toss, and I believe they elected to serve or receive. It was left to the Danes to choose ends.
Okay. Well, he's a giant of a man. He will turn 27 next month, Jesper Toft. And he is 2 meters tall. That's 6'6" 3/4. Almost 6'7". First appearance at the Malaysian Open as a pairing. Amelia Magelund is 25 from Roskilde. And they won 2 titles last year, not only those European Championships in Horsens, but also won the Orléans Masters 300 events. Well, beat French opposition in the first 2 rounds, a repeat of the European Championship final, and once again beat Chiquel and Delru, then Mayo and Palermo. And in the quarterfinal yesterday, put out the defending champions, Puervenucro and Pearl Sumtran. Came from 1-7 down in the deciding game against the Thai pair, before winning it 21-19. Jiang Zhengbang is 24 years of age from Guilin, and they have been world number 1s, as you can see. A total of 24 weeks across 3 different spells as world number 1s, but currently number 2. The left-hander, Wei Yasin, is 25 years of age from Hunan, landlocked province in south-central China. And they've won all of their matches so far in 2 straight games. Mention needs to be made about Presley Smith and Jenny Guy from the United States of America getting through to the quarter-final stage. Lovely to see a new nation involved in the latter stages of the mixed doubles discipline. So our umpire for this one, Liu Chuan from Chinese Taipei, and Kang Sung Young from Korea is the service judge. So we're just
Ladies
about
and
ready.
gentlemen, on my right, Jiang and Wei Yaxin, China. And on my left, Jesper Toft and Amalie Magelund, Denmark. Wei Yaxin to serve to Jesper Toft. Level, play.
So it is the former world number ones, the World Championship silver medalists, Jiang and Wei Yaxin. Nearest to us, getting this semi-final underway.
Love.
Well, it's been 12 long years since the Danish pair were in the final of the mixed doubles at the Malaysian Open. Joachim Fischer-Nielsen and Christina Pedersen back in 2014 lost in the final to CHN and Magelund. It's been quite a long wait. 13 years since the last Danish pair won the mixed doubles title here.
It's over. 1-3.
Have they got the game to do it, Steen?
They've got the top level to do it, but the opponents also have something to say, and obviously Jiang and Wei are looking to make it difficult for Magelund and Toft, and they're used to playing against tall players. The Chinese pair obviously practicing against Feng Yanjie, who's already in the final. Good serve.
What a wonderful flick serve from Magelund. Oh, she was there.
Yeah.
Amalie. Amalie. Amalie.
No, that's hardly racket abuse, is it?
It's over. 4-3.
Got a gentle warning nonetheless. Oh. Thought that was going to go over for a minute.
4-0.
Oh my goodness!
Excellent.
Talk about taking command.
5-4.
That's unusual for a male mixed doubles player to play a cross and then go to the net. Long cross and then go to the net. That's not something we see too often.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
lovely work from Wei Yaxin.
It's over. 5-0.
Well, I was talking, Steen, about how long ago it is since a Danish pair won the mixed doubles title here at the Malaysian Open. Compare that to pairs from China who've won 15 of the previous 40 mixed doubles titles here in the Open era, and 12 of the 17 mixed doubles titles in the Super Series and World Tour era.
Yeah. I seem to think we have sort of the record on repeat when we talk from tournament to tournament. Chinese mixed double is just extremely strong.
Super shot. Yeah. I thought you might pick up on something there, though, because we've talked earlier in the week about the previous 41 tournaments in the Open era.
Yeah.
And I just said 40. And shall I tell you why? Because in 1985, there was no mixed doubles discipline.
Wow, that's unusual.
There you go. I think it was soon after that that the BWF insisted that
all 5 categories.
All 5 categories had to be a part of these major tournaments. And how grateful we are that they said that. It's become an intriguing discipline. Yes, Chinese pairs have dominated in an awful lot of these tournaments in the mixed doubles discipline.
They also dominate in a lot of other disciplines. They
Yes.
are just a very, very strong badminton nation.
Exactly.
8.
That's going to be so important for the Danes to be able to get on the attack. We can see that they've taken up Chen and To's tactics from the World Championship final of flick serving Wei Yaxin.
Which is something you've advocated as well.
Yeah. When I'm by myself, I like to think that I actually started it.
Brilliant, brilliant play by Wei Yaxin. Well, that's one of the reasons why you need to get her to the back of the court with a flick serve.
Exactly. Because, I mean, if we look at the players, player for player in comparison, well, Wei Yaxin, she's been stronger in the past than Magelund at the front court. And I also think Jiang has been stronger than Jesper Toft. So they need to find their highest level, the Danes, and sort of push the areas where the Chinese are perhaps not as strong as in other areas of their game. But there we see that it's not so easy to I mean, it's not like the Chinese haven't noticed what's going on. So you've got to have a good plan for the 3rd shot and 4th, 5th, 6th shot against Jiang and Wei when you flick Wei Yaxin. It's not just flicker and then it's almost a point in the book. That's not the case at all. So
oh, that's a super shot. He played that with wonderful disguise.
9, 10.
Almost seemed to chop across the line of
yes.
the shuttle.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
A little bit of deception, and it also prevents the shuttle from going long. Oh, that's short.
It's over 11-9.
So the advantage at the mid-game interval is with the World Championship silver medalist. This service error from Magelund. 11-9, opening game. So 11-9 in this opening game. I'm not going to ask you about the coaching because I think you heard about half a sentence there.
Yeah, that was. It's really good. We're playing really, really nice. From a Danish perspective, 9-11 at the interval. That's not alarming at all. It's the proceedings here that is going to be interesting. Now, everybody's had a chance to sort of reevaluate the initial game plan
That's well left.
It's over 10-12.
Good play.
Oh, how did she get that? And they've won the rally. That is remarkable play from Wei Yasin. Yeah, and even a little wry smile from Jesper Toft.
Yeah, and that's just something that you just give your opponents, that they are a world-class pair, so they play good rallies as well. Wow.
It's over 11.
Service error from Wei Yasin. That's not very often.
No, got deflected by the net cord there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way in. What on earth was he thinking there?
14.
It's interesting, Steen. I know you were sitting on the bus coming down here with the Danish coach, Thomas Stangård.
Yeah, I couldn't avoid him.
You were discussing the drift, and
Yeah.
they're just as confused as we are.
Yeah, exactly. Changes a lot. Sometimes there's very little. Sometimes it's more distinct. He missed it.
Incredible defence from Jiang Bang.
11.
That was a fantastic last shot by Jiang. The Danes, they can go a little bit harder on the low serve here than against most other pairs, because it's very, very rare that Jiang or Wei are flick serving, because they want the initiative. They don't want to sort of expose their defense, or not so much the defense, but the ability to actually play a clear over Wei Yasin. They want to avoid that, so the Danes can go really hard on the low serve, in my opinion. Good play.
Yeah.
It's over 12-16.
Yeah, clearly in. Wow, pace of these rallies, pace of movement by the Chinese players, just extraordinary.
And again, the defense from Wei Yasin. I mean, we've seen a couple of the Danes matches where the opponents have had lots of trouble with the tall man's attack. Here, it was just like, it was nothing. Just played it back where she wanted it, Wei Yasin.
Longest rally, 14 shots. That's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yes, sir. On the clock.
No, style of play. Going for winners.
Yeah.
Going for the fast rallies.
Good coverage. Boy, that's fantastic play by Wei Yasin.
18-12.
And that's one of the problems for tall athletes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Manoeuvring yourself out of the way with your, giving yourself the freedom to play the shot with your long levers. Shots at the body, often very, very effective against tall athletes.
Also, how quick she gets to it.
Yes.
Yeah, Toft is not used to that coming back so quickly.
Ah, 20 shots. Two points away from the opening game, the number 2 seeds.
Was she a little annoyed with the defense of Jiang Zhenbang there, or with her own lift that was perhaps a little bit short? Wei Yashin, that's difficult to tell.
Oh, that's delightful.
14-9.
It's one of the reasons why I say mixed doubles is a fascinating discipline. So much about the placement tactically.
Yeah.
I think it's the most complex of all 5 disciplines.
19.
And Chinese, they've got to be a little bit careful here. The Danes came back yesterday after being 14-17 down in the decider against Pora Nukro and Pevsampran. They have the ability to score quick points.
Lovely. She's been wonderful so far, Wei Yashin.
15.
5 game point opportunities for the former world #1s.
Great play. Jiang Wei.
21-15 in 16 minutes. And that was virtually perfect. Super, super play from Jiang Zhenbang and Wei Yashin. So the World Championship silver medalists Jiang Zhenbang and Wei Yashin.
Second game,
One game to the good against the European champions Toft and Magelund.
Mentioned earlier that the Chinese, they normally only use low serve, but why wouldn't you if you serve low like that? I know she's made a service error, Wei Yashin, but that is a fantastic low serve that she's got. It's not easy to serve to Jesper Toft, who can almost reach the net from the position behind the
service line.
Service line, yeah.
On of the back line. Looked as if it could have been a double hit for Magelund. Well worked. And look at the reaction from Toft.
It's over. 1-2.
To say he's fired up is an understatement.
That's one of the things that Thomas Stango told me in the bus ride here to the Bukit Jalil area, that he would like to see the Danes celebrate the winning points much more than sort of moaning a little bit over the lost points. Oh, that's a good block.
So is that. Good rally. Got to be the longest so far, surely. Yeah. Super. Oh, I don't believe it. How did she play that block?
Fantastic rally.
Wow. Absolutely brilliant.
4-1.
That one.
Yeah.
How did she play that? She was under severe pressure and played the perfect cross-court block. It does occur to me, Steen, about the celebrations, though, that if Jesper Toft celebrates like that, the first point he wins in the second game, what the heck is he going to do if he wins this?
That's a very good point.
5-1.
That's a beauty.
She's on fire at the moment, isn't she?
She is. And they, I mean,
1.
also the impression they give, they look totally calm and unruffled. Jiang and Wei.
I think they've got their mojo back after being split. What was it? It was in the spring last year,
it was
wasn't
around
it?
All England.
Yeah.
Where the third Chinese pair on the rankings back then, Gu Xinhua and Chen Fenghui.
Yeah.
They
won the All England.
1.
And that, I mean, it's just a testament to the Chinese that they've got the right top pairings as it is now with Feng and Huang and these two here, and then Gu and Chen. That's the third pair. It's nice when you have the All England champions as your third pair.
Yeah. But it also goes to prove that it's not necessarily the best two players, technically, that make the best pairing. There's an awful lot to a doubles pair beyond just playing capabilities, the chemistry, the understanding, who covers what, you know, the same attitude when you're down in a match of keeping fighting, and there's so much that makes up a good pair.
And here, for instance, when Feng Yanjie played with Wei Yaxin, well, he wasn't able to cover for that sort of little weakness she has on the back court. That was way wide. That was a complete waste of challenge.
That was the Danes challenging that.
I don't know what they thought about.
That's extraordinary.
Play.
Oh, well, the coaches can't understand it either. Oh, well left.
That's over. 3-8.
She really didn't mean to leave that, I can assure you. She was trying to play it.
Good play.
Super.
He's close to getting to it, Jiang.
Yeah, look how good that cross-court net shot was there. So close to the net.
Good catch by Magelund in the flat game there. Yes, but Toft was shadowing her. Not certain that she was going to get it, but the Danes still managed to keep the control of the rally.
Super. Well, Steve, I'm having a little flashback here to their match against Puerto on Tolson, because I seem to recall the Danes were 7-1 down in the deciding game.
They were 7-1 down in the decider.
And they were 7-1 down here.
Were they?
Yeah. Now just 2 points in it. What a rally. Brilliant. Fabulous badminton. No one wanting to lift the shuttle. Little pushes, little drives. .33 shots. Oh, he's missed it. He doesn't miss many of those.
I think he's looked a little bit more casual at times than Wei Yaxin, Jiang. I wonder if the Danes can benefit from that.
Do you not think that's just his persona a little bit?
Nah.
No?
Super serve.
Yeah, what a fabulous final shot. Perfectly placed. 6 of the last 7 points to the Danes.
Oh, it's a pity from a Danish perspective, and they've been playing a lot more through the backhand side of Wei Yaxin in this battle for the initiative. That's generally a good idea. We've seen that before when watching the Chinese matches.
So 11-8 at the mid-game interval. And once again in favour of Jiang and Wei Yaxin. Well, they may be down at the mid-game interval, the Danes, but they've given themselves a fighting chance because of having been 7-1 and 8-2 down, they're within touching distance. Oh, that's good play from Wei Ya-sin.
12-8.
I think she's faster side to side of the net than any other mixed double player, female mixed doubles player in the world.
Nice. And faster than Wang Yaxiong at Wang Yaxiong's best.
I think so. Side to side.
I'm not sure I agree with you on that.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm not going to then.
It's over 13-9. It's over 10-13.
Nice idea, but it was an ambitious shot.
The Danes,
Toft.
the Danes have totally drifted away from the flick serving tactics towards Wei Ya-sin. That's a compliment to how the Chinese have solved that situation. He's loose in his game at the moment.
It's over
Jiang Jinpeng.
11-14. It's over 15-11.
Toft would have been able to reach that had he been at the net, but considerably larger reach than Magelund.
They're beginning to impose their dominance again.
11.
Jiang and Wei.
It's over 12-16.
Good play by the Danes. Get it below the top of the tape and get it to Jiang Jinpeng. And this is still possible.
Oh, what a
What a
terrific
beauty.
serve. Well,
What did she want?
she wanted to challenge, but it was clearly in, surely.
It was in the middle of the tram line.
Yeah. No, well, just as well for the Chinese
Yeah.
pair, the umpire deemed that too late. Look at that.
Looks
That's
like
no-
they wanted the break to sort of regroup. No, just 2 points in it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a super shot. Hits third last from this man, Jiang Jinpeng. there it comes.
Look where the two Chinese players were at the end of the rally,
Yeah.
both at the net.
Yeah. I think that maybe Magelund, she's serving quite well, but she's number 4 of these 4 players here, and other mixed doubles pairs got to ask themselves, do we serve close to as good as these 2 pairs? If we don't, then we're behind from the goal.
Oh, brilliant. Oh dear, did that get him in the eye? No, he's all right, he's all right.
Yes, sir.
What a backhand though.
Yes, sir. Are you okay?
How did he generate the power with that? Jiang Bang. Well, it was mighty close to the eye actually. Caught him on the cheek. Super. Match point opportunities
20, match point.
for Jiang Zhengbang and Wei Yasin. First time of asking. 21-15, 21-14. Their victory over the European champions, Toft and Magelund. Just 37 minutes. And I thought Wei Yasin probably playing sharper and better than I've ever seen her play before.
21-15,
Yeah, I agree.
21-14.
Turns out they had excess capacity, these 2.
5 straight points to close out the match. And it will be an all-Chinese mixed doubles final tomorrow, featuring the best 2 pairs on the planet. Confirmation of that scoreline. 21-15, 21-14 in 37 minutes. So coming up next, the first of our men's singles semi-finals. The former Asian Games gold medalist Jonathan Christie against the former world champion Kunlawut Widasan. Welcome back to the Axiata Arena here in Kuala Lumpur. The 2026 PETRONAS Malaysia Open. Well, our next semi-final is men's singles, the first of the men's singles, and it is Jonathan Christie, the 2018 Asian Games gold medalist, up against the former world champion and Olympic silver medalist, Kunlawut Widasan. Well, when we look at the men's singles draw from the quarterfinal stage, 6 seeds, only 2 in the top half of the draw, 7 different flags next to the